Peace. What's going on, people? This video is pretty much addressing Zaza Ali and Cynthia G. Now, my purpose for doing this video is, for years I tried not to bash black women. I always try to speak about the positive black women, even though there's a lot of black women out here that pretty much, for just to say it, just be on a lot of bullshit. So I tried not to put it out there too much and just go at black women and talk about the positive ones. I with one of my exes, I used to tell her, we used to speak about it, right? And I used to tell her, like, the good black women, the positive black women, the black women that's about black men and about, not just about black men, but about black people. Because, divide, the saying, divided we fall, united we stand. So I felt like black women should kind of check those black women who are not the best, you know what I'm saying? Not living up to their best potential. Because coming from a man with all of this feminism and Me Too stuff going on, it's like I felt like that message would be received better and resolve the issue more than a black man coming out seeming like he's bashing black women, right? So with that being said, Cynthia G, I've never heard this woman, and let me just put this disclaimer out there. I didn't listen to every single video she ever put out. I say I've been following that woman for a little over a year. And in that year, I've consistently heard her speak negative about black men, nothing positive. All she speaks about is dusty beta males. That's all you hear her speak about, right? So in my opinion, it's very, like, disingenuous for her to, it's my dog. What's up, man? What you barking about? Shut up. See, I feel like it's very disingenuous for her to speak about Nipsey's situation. I just do. Like, for somebody who has nothing positive to say, I feel like you're trying to get views and capitalize off of off of the loss of this man. And that's pretty much all I really got to say about Cynthia G. I don't feel that lady. I'm not gonna talk disrespectful or crazy about her, but I just don't respect her. Even when she does her platform, the other women that she do it with, I don't, like, even, like, for example, she put up a video, I believe yesterday, speaking about Dave East's daughter's mother, and saying how black men who date and have kids with Latinas, do we understand that the way they look at us in a negative light based off of one Latina chick expressing how she is happy that her daughter has her complexion and her hair. Now, my thing is, why would you drag Dave East into that? You understand? Like I never saw a black man bash black women for the choice of race of their partner. You only get this from black women. And not to even say that black women don't have a right to speak on, how they feel about black men dating outside their race, because that's their right. But it's too much of a narrative of women like Cynthia G and Paris Milan, but they never, like, I hardly hear them check women unless this woman, again, does not, like, move the way they want them to move. So that's pretty much all I got to say about Cynthia G. I don't like her. I don't feel her message. I don't feel how she's uplifting, and I feel like she's capitalizing on a traumatic event that took place for money, and it's whack. Now, Zaza Ali, the last time her name was like floating around or going viral, it was because she pretty much was doing dirt to a group of black women who supported an event that she had, and then she canceled and then wasn't refunding the money. And that's not neither here nor there. But what's bothering me right now is, like, after that, the way she came out and spoke to the people was like a all-out attack when she's the one that was doing wrong, right? So to now have her come out and try to bash black people for putting out conspiracy theories about the murder of Nipsey Hussle, calling people fools and a whole bunch of other different names, I think is very disrespectful. I think it's very whack. You know, she's speaking about how, you know, how Nipsey's family is grieving, and people putting out these conspiracy theories can be hard. And, you know, with all due respect to Nipsey's family, because I do understand, you know, they took the biggest loss, his wife and his kids and his closest family, his brother. I'm not sure if his mom and dad are still living, but, you know, that's something that I hear is the worst thing on earth for a parent to ever have to bury their kids. You know what I'm saying? So on one end, I get where she's coming from with that. And I understand why some people out here are saying you can't go into this whole, you can't go into the conspiracy theory thing. And it could be just as simple as the Tupac murder, right? But at the same time, who are you to call black people stupid, dumb, disrespectful, idiots? Because nobody wants to believe that a man that was loved by even rival sets, you know what I'm saying, in a place where everybody that's not from California or LA has the perception that Mexicans are at war with blacks out there, but even the Mexicans respected and loved Nipsey. So when you have a man that crosses over these boundaries and everybody loves him, even people who normally wouldn't get along respect and love that brother, who the hell are you to tell us we're stupid for questioning this government? Again, the man that killed him works for the government. He's an informant. And what's bothering me about a lot of people who's just throwing that theory out the window is that I haven't heard one person from LA really throw that out the window. You know? When you watch the video, I'm trying to choose my words carefully out of respect for Nipsey's family. But, you know, just to say it, that he made sure he finished that brother off. He came back twice and he stood over that man. And the first thing he did, the way he got caught, was trying to turn himself into a mental institution. For, you know, it's just, I cannot throw that theory out the window. I don't trust this government. I don't trust LAPD. I don't trust Chicago PD. I don't trust NYPD. So for a woman who's supposed to be conscious and a leader in this community to just sit there and bash black people for questioning, you know, the people who harassed them, the people who shot up Nipsey's brother, the people who raided this store, the people who tried to prevent Nipsey from opening up that store and buying that strip mall, the nerve of Zaza Ali, without having any, you know, what's the right words? Without having, you know, she's bashing us for not having any evidence, but where's your evidence to speak up? Like, she's caping for the enemy. And I just don't respect that. And it makes me question, based off the last time she went viral, and then the next time she's speaking out about this, like who are you? What's your purpose? Are you an agent? You know, people throw that word agent around loosely. And I don't do that. But I gotta really question a person who knows, you know what I'm saying? Supposed to be conscious, ran around with Professor Griff. Professor Griff is one of the biggest conspiracy theorists out here. So to sit here and really, like, have his ex come out and call people stupid for entertaining the idea that the government or LA, as simple as LAPD, could have had something to do with this, is just ridiculous. And, like, whose side are you on?